Hi everybody, welcome to Wrestling News Co. I'm Samira and welcome to the first ever Raw recap. We start off this first Raw recap with the bell salute for George H.W. Bush, who recently passed away. Then we get on to Natalya and Ronda Rousey versus Nia Jax and Tamina Snuka. Before the match could even begin, the Riot Squad come out with a table, which causes the distraction, and for Tamina and Nia to attack Ronda and Natty from behind. Tamina and Nia focus on Rousey while the Riot Squad get Natty. Ronda tries to defend herself, but Nia and Tamina took her down, as well as the Riot Squad punishing Natty. And then they put Natty through a table while Ronda was trying to get to her, but still to no luck. Nia and Tamina and the Riot Squad immediately leave after that was over, and how fast Ronda Rousey gets up after she would be beaten down like that and to see Natty. And is Natty injured? Next part of it was now Ronda just helped Natty backstage, and I can't tell if she's actually hurt. It looks like she's just like fake being hurt. Ow, ow, ow. Like she kept going on. I don't know. I'm kind of glad they got that segment out of the way. I don't understand where they're going with that. They like Natty's in one and Ronda's in the other, and like they're involving them with each other. Like, where are you going with this? Alexa Bliss comes out for another open forum, as she is now the head of the women's division appointed by Baron Corbin. She brings out Sasha and Bayley. Fans ask questions again. Sasha and Bayley answer and try to be like against Alexa, like, oh, I'd make you disappear with my superpowers, ha ha ha. Alexa commenting back saying, you know, I took your title, which that was really funny. I like how they all try to take shots at each other like that. It's really funny to me. And then the question about, oh, like, I'm gonna turn on you and beat you up with Sasha and Bayley, that was really funny. The mention of the tag team championships for the women's division is definitely a must. I love how they keep bringing it up, because that's something that needs to happen. And then, obviously, it gets interrupted. Dana Brooke, Alicia Fox, and Mickie James do come out again this week, except they don't beat them up from behind. Now they're in a match, which is going good. I'm glad they're using Mickie James and Alicia Fox more, and especially Dana Brooke. Like, definitely people that need TV time, and especially like Sasha and Bayley. Like, I hope this gets somewhere that we're gonna get tag title matches and like for SmackDown too. So everything's been going good so far, better than last week. Sasha Banks and Bayley just picked up the win now, and Alexa Bliss was applauding them. Not sure really where they're going with this storyline. Like I said, I hope this goes into introducing women's tag titles. Hopefully that's the way they're going. And after, they're talking about Dean Ambrose and how he got vaccinated last week, and how they're gonna talk about it more, I guess, tonight. And they showed some recaps of last week, as well as Baron Corbin, Bobby Lashley, and Drew McIntyre beating up Elias and then Finn Balor, and having Drew McIntyre Appreciation Night tonight. Okay. And then we're having Baron Corbin's Rise to Power next. I'm just hoping something good happens, because, like I said last week, wasn't so good, as you all know. So now it just cut to Alexa walking backstage and Ronda confronting her about what had happened in the ring earlier. And Alexa had said that she sent the Riot Squad home, but now Ronda wants revenge on Nia and Tamina, and now it's another tag team match. She just has to find another partner. That leads into now the video package for Baron Corbin, Rise to Power. I thought it was pretty funny. I feel like they were trying to make us elect Baron Corbin for general manager. Like, we have the power to do that. Like, it seemed like that. I feel like I was watching a presidential commercial for that. It was a good video package, but like, no. Backstage, with Chad Gable and Bobby Roode wanting another match against AOP, and Baron Corbin said, okay, you can have another match if you beat Drake Maverick, Chad Gable. AOP are banned from ringside, and then the Lucha House Party comes out, and I'm kind of not excited about it, because they're always using Lucha House rules where all three of them can be in the ring, and it's always against the Revival, making them look stupid, and the Revival has so much potential. Not like Lucha House Party doesn't, but it's getting annoying now. Like I thought it was. Revival come out, they're complaining about how they're not being fair, they want to do one-on-one, which I agree with the Revival. Of course, Lucha House rules. 3-on-1. It's Scott Dawson that's in the ring currently. Just not feeling these lucha house rules. Like, it's so dumb. No offense to anybody that likes them, but like, it's, in my opinion, it's really dumb. Like, come on. Do the traditional 2-on-2. Like, one can sit out. I mean, the New Day does it. Come on. Of course, Lucha House Party wins. And then it cuts to backstage where Baron receives something from a backstage hand, I guess. And it's something for Drew McIntyre because next is Drew McIntyre Appreciation Night. And, oh geez, I'm afraid. Now it's Drew McIntyre Appreciation Night. Baron's out in the ring talking about how he's going to be the permanent Raw GM when he beats Braun Strowman at TLC, which you all know Braun is out with an injury and will not be there, or will he be there? And Drew comes out after the video package. Baron gives him the gold medal saying, you know, we need a new gold medalist since Kurt's not here, whatever. So he gives him the gold medal of excellence. Made me think of the time that Rusev had, I think, a medal, I think it was a star, when he had it, and it was pretty funny to me. Drew just goes on about how he's gonna beat Finn Balor now at TLC, which is a new match, and then Dolph comes out saying, you know, I wasn't invited to your appreciation night, like, what's happening? And Drew's like, you know, you brought me up here, like, I'm done with you. It was a business relationship. I made you relevant in the past 10 years. Dolph attacks him. Dolph walks away. Baron calls back to him, no, Dolph versus Drew right now. Dolph and Drew, we're beating it out, and Drew gets on the mic saying, I'm gonna pretend you're someone I don't like, and then says it's like Finn Balor, so they still fight. Finn Balor comes out, watches the match go down, so then eventually Drew and Dolph take this fight outside the ring. Dolph gets back in the ring, and while the ref is checking up on Dolph, Drew's outside, and Finn attacks him while the ref's not looking. Finn goes back. Drew makes it in right at 9 before the 10 count, and Dolph picks up the win. And Michael Cole had just said that this is the first time Drew has been pinned since being back in WWE. I'm not sure if that's true or not. Drew comes backstage and he's very angry about what had just happened in the ring. And he says that him and Dolph were never friends, that Dolph was just like a leech on him, saying he wants to get to the top when Drew is the mountain. And that was just such a good segment by Drew McIntyre. He did so good, in my opinion. I thought it was really good. Then Elias is out playing his guitar, then talking about Bobby Lashley. Then Bobby and Leo come out, and I can't stand Leo Rush on that microphone. Every time he comes out, I want to hit my head against the wall. But you know, that's how good he's doing a job. If, like, I'm so invested in it that I can't stand him. So good for him. So then Elias goes up there. Him and Bobby start fighting, and that eventually leads to Bobby running off in the back. But Finn Balor comes out, pushes Leo Rush from where he was in front of the announce table, and Elias takes care of him. Then it cuts to Baron Corbin in his office watching this. Jinder Mahal is in there with the Singh brothers, and Jinder says, I'll take care of Finn Balor for you tonight. They leave. Slater and Rhino come in, and Baron breaks the news to them. There's only one spot for one of them to be on there, so they have to fight for it if one of them won't quit. So they will fight later on tonight to see who will stay on Monday Night Raw. So now it is time for Bobby Roode versus Drake Maverick. Drake Maverick comes out so scared, ready to piss his pants again, which would have been really, really funny if that would have happened. Then, while Bobby Roode is beating him up, they cut to backstage where AOP was beating up Chad Gable. Then Baron Corbin comes out, says, no, now it is a 3-on-1 handicap match, go out there. And Bobby's trying so hard to quickly pin Drake, but it didn't work out. AOP comes out, beats him up, and Chad Gable manages to come out, but it's no help because they get him too, and AOP end up winning. So no tag team championship match for Bobby and Chad. So then Dean Ambrose comes out, and at first I was like, who is this? Like the sirens and the people with the gas masks, and I'm like, what is happening? What's going on? And then it's Dean. I thought that was really cool. Very cool entrance. Just don't like how they're still using Roman and all of this. Like, just leave what happened to Roman out of it. It's not going with the storyline, it's making people upset. And it was a great promo all in all then. And then Seth comes out from the crowd. They start beating each other, and then they go in the crowd, start beating each other, but then Dean gets the upper hand in all this. After the commercial break, they announce that Ember Moon will be Ronda Rousey's partner, and then it goes to the Heath Slater versus Rhino. They come out together. It was like a minute match. Heath Slater wins, and he told him, "You're going to be a ref now. Like, you think you're actually gonna wrestle?" I don't understand what was the point of this, and like, is Rhino actually leaving WWE? Like, what's actually happening here? It was weird. It feels a little pointless in my opinion. I don't know what's going on. I miss how they were on SmackDown Live, and they should have kept them there. And now this leads to right now, which is on, is Finn Balor versus Jinder Mahal. Shanti. After coming off of commercial break, Apollo Crews comes out and helps Finn Balor, which causes him to win the match. And what is going to happen now? What will Baron Corbin say about this? Finn seemed like he was having a great night tonight, but then backstage Drew attacks him and ends the night for him, basically. Poor Finn. Which leads to the talking of Lars Sullivan. Will he go to Raw? Will he go to SmackDown? To be honest, I wish he was still in NXT. I feel like they still had more to do with him, but I guess not. I think he should go to Raw, in my opinion. It seems like he would fit well there. And from there we have our main event, Nia Jax and Tamina Snuka versus Ronda Rousey and Ember Moon. Before even Ember Moon could get in this match, Tamina and Nia beat up Ronda, and it becomes an all-out brawl outside the ring. They're all attacking each other. Then after the commercial break, they're all in the ring, tagging each other in, and of course, Ronda Rousey and Ember Moon pick up the win, with Ronda putting Tamina Snuka in the armbar. All in all, I believe that this week's Raw was definitely so much better than last week's Raw. Last week's Raw, I really wanted to turn it off, like, not even halfway through it, and this week, I was invested. I wanted to keep watching it, so that's good. They're stepping up more, and we'll see how SmackDown Live goes tomorrow night. I hope you guys enjoyed the first ever Raw recap. Make sure to follow us on our social media pages down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.